Hi everyone, welcome to this full body gentle stretch using our exercise ball. So we're going to be using the ball for a little bit of gentle movement and then come into some deeper stretches. So please just be mindful that you're on a soft surface and your ball is nice and inflated. And come meet me seated on your ball, and we're just going to start with a little gentle bounce, just kind of getting the trust in the ball, relaxing through the shoulders, grounded through the feet, and just enjoy that gentle motion. A little bit of a softness through the hips and the belly. Wonderful, good. And then just bringing that to a stop. We're going to start with a little bit of cat-cow. So you might take your feet just a little bit wider. And then as you inhale, using the ball, you're going to tip your tailbone back, feel that arching, really squeeze your shoulder blades together here. And then as you exhale, tracing the ball forwards with your tailbone, looking down to your belly button. Lovely, in your own time, cat-cow. So you can play around with foot position and hand position to see how that affects your cat-cow today. Really using the ball to your advantage to guide you. Lovely, good. Now come into a neutral spine, just sitting nice and tall. Really sense where your tailbone is, and then we're going to draw some nice big circles with our tailbone. See if you can keep the rest of your body relaxed. So if it takes you a little bit of concentration, just notice if you're maybe clenching your jaw. Good, and then circling the opposite direction. And do not worry if they're not perfect circles, it's absolutely fine. Really nice. Great, let's bring that to a stop. We're going to come into a back bend here, so go to your own intensity. This is amazing for if you've been sat at your desk. So you're going to walk your feet forwards, bring the ball right onto your back, and then let your head drop back. Decide where you want your arms to be. You might have them out wide. And then for some of us, we may begin to straighten our legs. You might just take them a bit wider just for support. And you might even be able to get the crown of your head all the way to touch the floor. So this one can feel quite confronting initially, so go nice and slow and really use the support of the ball. We're going to be here for a few breaths, so no rush to get into it. Maybe you take a little gentle bounce if that feels like something that might feel quite nice. You might be able to just find a little movement through the feet to find a little bounce, a little forwards and back. And if it feels too much with the legs straight, definitely just bend the knees and just feel a little more grounded through the feet. Keep your feet wide though, maybe even wider than your mat. You'll feel a little more supported and secure. And when you feel that more like security, your body can relax a little bit more. And you can really feel and see how this is opening up all that space on the front side of your body. Really lovely. Okay, we're going to bring ourselves out of this. We're going to do it nice and slow. So when you're ready, bending into your knees and then walking, lifting your head and then walking yourself all the way back up the ball, coming back up to upright. Perfect. Separate your feet. We're going to come into a forward fold here. So separate your feet, hands onto the ball, and then lifting your bottom up. You're going to take the ball through your legs and then folding here. Wide leg, forward fold. So maybe moving the hips side to side. walk the ball further away. Really nice. Great. From here, walk the ball back towards you and then drop down to your knees. We're going to take a moving puppy pose. So hands onto the ball. You can take them quite wide or you can have them closer together. The closer together they are, the more challenging it is for your shoulders. So you can kind of play around with that a little bit. So as you inhale, lengthen through the spine. And then as you exhale, rolling the ball away, letting the head drop down. Good. Inhale, rolling up. Exhale, rolling down. Option to keep it moving, or if you find an area of interest at the bottom, you might just hang out there, maybe moving left to right. You're just letting the head go, finding a little bounce if that feels good. Really getting into those shoulders. Really nice. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Lovely, good. Slowly coming back up. Nice. Take a little wriggle of your shoulders. Great. So this next one is really going to open up your lower back and then across your middle and up the whole back, really. So you're going to bring the ball right up to your tummy and you're going to bring yourself over the ball as if you were trying to do an all fours position over the ball. So I've got very short legs, so my knees don't touch the floor, but yours might. So separate your feet and then hands flat so you feel supported by your feet as well. Let your head drop down over the ball and you're going to take some really nice big deep belly breaths here, and as you do that you're going to feel your spine open up the whole length. So I feel it predominantly in my lower back here, but you might feel it more decompressing in the upper back. Really trust in that ball. Nice big breaths. And again, you're welcome to find a little sway, a little rock, can be nice and soothing. Okay, we're going to slowly come out of this now. So take your time to slowly drop to your knees, walking the hands back, coming back up to kneeling. Perfect. From here, we're going to sit the bottom down and we're going to take the ball in between our legs. So we're going to go wide legs again. Flex your feet and sit up nice and tall. Great. Take a nice big breath. And then as you exhale, begin to walk the ball forward, using it as support into that forward fold. Lovely. From here, you might just really enjoy this straight down the middle, or you can walk the ball and your hands over to one side, getting into a side stretch, kind of outer hip stretch, over to the opposite side, forwards and back. Just really take this time to play, try a few things. Lovely, good. And then we're going to bring ourselves back up. This time, we're going to lie down onto our back and just rest the calves onto the ball. So a little gentle inversion. Lovely. Really relax your lower back into the ground. Relaxing through the legs, feet. Lovely. We're going to take some supported twists here. So you can take your arms out into cactus. You might have the palms flat if you want a little more control over the ball. You get to decide. You're going to separate your legs either side of the ball. And then from here, allow the ball to fall over to the left. An option here to straighten up the top leg. So you get a little bit of a stretch through the outer hip and then bringing it back in. Switch over to the opposite side. Maybe straightening out that top leg. In and back. So again, there's no perfect way to do this. We'll all have different anatomies and what feels good for us in this moment. So if you don't want to do that straightening of the leg, that's fine. You can just enjoy the rolling of the ball side to side. Lovely, great. And the next time you come back through center, we're going to take like a supported happy baby. So you're going to bring your feet onto the ball, take them wide and let your knees drop out. You might rest your hands onto your shins or your knees just to encourage a little more opening through those hips. And you can move the ball if you wish, or just use it as support. Breathing into this hip opener. Lovely, one more breath here. And then as you exhale, closing up the knees, just bringing your calves back onto the ball. One hand to your belly, one hand to your chest. Close your eyes. Just take a moment to feel into your breath. And notice how you feel now. And before we head into the rest of our day or our evening, take this opportunity to really thank yourself. Thank yourself for the practice, for the effort of carving out this time. Well done. And when you're ready, opening your eyes, slowly coming back up. Thank you so much for joining me for this fun practice today. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to see more with the ball, please do send me a little message and I will make more practices just like this one. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day and I'll see you on the next one.